Alright, welcome. Spike Games here. We're going to be playing a little bit more standard Simic Yoink. I think I'll just show you the deck here really fast too. So this is what we got. First thing I'll disclaim is that I don't have my fully built mana base yet. I'm still missing 6 dual lands. Dual lands take rare wild cards. Those are hard to come by. That's why that is. The rest of the deck, we're running for our top end. Different decks run, or different variants of this deck run different top ends. So I'm running Ugin here on the top end and Planewide Celebration, which works really well with Tamiyo, Collector of Tales, because in the late game when you have a ton of mana off of either all your ramp or off of Nissa, you can loop these. You can have Tamiyo get this out of the graveyard, and then you can have this get Tamiyo out of the graveyard. And they go back and forth, and it's pretty brutal for your opponents. Other than that, we got our ramp package, which is elves, this is an elf too, and Growth Spiral. We've got Big Threat, Hydroid Krasis, and Nissa, mostly, and then these two. And then we have our Mind Control effects, which is where the deck gets its name, taking everybody's stuff. And then we have some Chemisters Insights to smooth out our draws. So that is the deck. The sideboard, we run a couple different counters for creature light decks. We run some early drop Brontodons for aggro. Carnage Tyrants are really great against control because they can't be countered, and they have hexproof, so they're really hard to get rid of. Another Entrancing Melody for creature heavy decks. Vivian is a placeholder until I get more Pelakka Worms, basically, because Pelakka Worm is also rare, and Pelakka Worm also hoses aggro really hard. Gains you 7 life is a huge thing that they can't get rid of, and then even if they do manage to get rid of it, it replaces itself. So Clockworm, great against aggro, and good for this deck sideboard. Alright, we're gonna go home, we're gonna go back over here, and we're gonna do a match of blue-green Yoink. Doing really well with this deck so far. The season reset, I think, yesterday, and that means I got placed out of gold again, back down to silver. But we ran 2-0 in silver with this deck. Also did some mono red down in silver, and now in gold, I think we are 14-5 in games with this deck, which is pretty great. This is not keepable, not enough lands. This one is keepable, but it's yeah, let's have another Nissa, just in case they get rid of our first Nissa. So here's where not having the full mana base hurts, because if I had the full mana base, I could Llanowar Elves turn 1 off this, because it wouldn't come into play tapped. As it stands, we'll start out with Incubation Druid here. Opponent's lands, they're so fancy. Opponent looks to be on Jeskai, probably Jeskai Walkers. Which is a pretty scary deck. Very explosive with Sarkhan and a bunch of walkers. So. The trick, though, is that we can steal their stuff. Treasure map. Interesting. Here we can elves into other elves, I believe. Because this lets us adapt this guy next turn. So when you adapt this guy, it's really fun. Well, opponent just says I get to have no fun, which is right. I think we just have to Growth Spiral, hoping to draw land. We should draw land. We're super land light. Ugh. Okay. Wow. Happens sometimes. Yeah, that board wipe is rough. I don't think there's much we could have done about it, though. Yeah, Drake is going to be scary eventually. Great. We drew the land. That's what we want. So here's the land. Here's... I'm going to risk this. We're going to Growth Spiral and hope to draw another land. Nope. Okay, pass turn. Yeah, that Deafening Clarion really slowed us down. Orange is like on almost mono cool cards here. They got Treasure Map, Cool Clarion. This guy's not cool though. Lame. Flips his Treasure Map. Yeah, this is looking not great. Really, we needed like one more turn. Clarion only deals 3. If we got to adapt, it would have been great, but it's so scary. Actually, it's really scary. We're probably dead. Do we have any way to win this game? Not really. We're gonna scoop. Alright, so they probably have counter spells. So give me these Carnage Tyrants for sure. I think Chemister's Insights are the first to go. Let's see what else. Let's go counterspell heavy too. That seems good. We can get rid of Ugin, isn't super great. 1 or 2 of these. Tameo. 1 of these. 1 of these. Sideboarding, still not something I'm perfect at, but we're figuring it out as we go. Played a lot of best of 1 with this deck, so sideboarding is still a work in progress. Really liking Arena though. It's very fun. Interface is years better than Magic Online. Magic Online is pretty rough. So I'm glad that I can jump into YouTube with Arena instead of Magic Online. This avatar is so weird. How many eyes, dude? Who's watching me? It's taking forever to sideboard. He didn't even see any of our threats. Just saw us ramp and die. His board wipe. What are you up to, opponent? That was like a transformational sideboard or something. But yeah, while we're waiting, I'm definitely not a pro yet, so I really appreciate any feedback on the videos. I'm working on the audio, trying to get the balance right. I'll probably buy a better microphone sometime soon, so should fix some of that stuff as well, but we're working on it. All right, so this can't keep it, not enough. And we kept it anyway, because I'm smart. Wait, oh, here's an Elves. Let's hope we draw some lands. Yee, a snap, keep, fail. That's rough. And we draw lands, instantly rewarded. That was a pretty big mistake. Don't shoot me. That was... Got incredibly lucky there. I think we just, because we want lands, I think we're going to do Hydroid on 2 for tempo. You can totally do that in this deck. It's still a very strong card. The 2/2 flyer for 4 draw card. Gain a life. Not bad. Especially if opponent just kills themselves with lands. Okay. This costs 3. Yeah, this is kind of rough. We don't really have any plays that do anything. So we'll just pass through. We do get to hold up double counterspell though. Isn't really a counterspell, I guess, but kind of a fun card, I think. Can't be blocking. We're scrapped for mana now. Opponent does nothing. We draw 3rd Nissa, which is also not great. So we're going to pass through again. Opponent wants to beat us down with a 1-3 and not cast anything. I'm okay with that. I think we have Frilled Mystics. A lot of these decks run Frilled Mystics. Please draw a land. Well, that's pretty sad. Luckily, opponent's killing himself with the lands, so. Another counterspell? No. Not this time. We still get to hold up Narset's Reversal in case our opponent ever decides to do anything. Besides hit us with his 1-3. It's a very slow game. Opponent gets some doubloons. And this lets him draw, right? Yeah. Drawing and mana. Not bad. Let's see what we can do here. The Immortal Sun, huh? No planeswalkers, draw more cards, things cost less, +1/+1. Yeah, I guess that only counters instants and sorceries, which that is not, so. Well, you can take his guy. I'm gonna do that because Nissa doesn't do anything, I guess, now. Which is interesting. The counterspell? It's okay if he does. I actually have more of these. Steal effects here. It's a little annoying because now, if he plays instants and sorceries, we can't do the thing. What can you do? His deck seems pretty annoying. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have wanted to cast that anyway, so. Not that sad. Although he did kill my ramp. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oof, this is going to be a rough one. I think opponent has us here. Our Nissas are now not super useful. Got the board locked down.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. Pick one.
88 ways, oh. Little Sun. It's an interesting tech. Here, I think. What can we even find with Narset? I don't even know, dude. Also, wait, this is all planeswalkers, right? Yeah, that's kind of funny. So I think we'll just steal his guy. No. Let's even though we can't activate her ability, she still makes our lands double. It's only active. Yeah. Another counterspell. Okay. Got it. Oh, it's drawing so many cards. Yikes. I wish I would have seen this game one. I would have brought in the Brontodons. Alas, not to be. So many maps. So many maps. So many maps. And now? And more counters? Yeah, apparently. Rough, dude. I was just gonna beat us down with a 1-3 turn 2-4. Nothing else. I guess he has a lot of card selection, so you can just keep finding counter spells, which is pretty. Well, looks like this is gonna be an 0-2. sort of rough. Maybe I'll give you another match after this for the video. Chaos Wand. Wild. Some tech. How about a third Nissa? How do you feel about that? Counter spells dot deck, apparently. What about Incubation Druid? Ah. No counter spells here, huh? Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. He just hit Mass Manipulation, which means pretty much nothing, actually. So he'll hit us to 6. Continue drawing an insane amount of cards. Artifact and enchantment heaven over here. What can he hit with this that actually works? I guess if I have things to steal, the steely effects work. You could hit a plane-wide celebration. That would be really bad for me. Yeah, let's just steal his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can also hold up Adapt. Never mind. I think we're gonna hold up Adapt and Counterspell. I think that's the play. Please no Plains-wide celebration. Oh. Well, that's not so great. Oh, does it not work? Oh, yo, because X has to be 0. Ha! So we can't control anything with these. Great, yes. The only thing he can hit is the Plains-wide celebration. That's nice, I suppose. I still have no idea how we're going to win this game. But he doesn't seem to have many win conditions himself, so... Yeah, draw your extra cards. That's fine. What are your win cons, friend? Sure. Seems like his win cons are just beat me down with 2/4s, which is kind of funny. Especially because I'm going to steal both of them next turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Next turn. Now, that prevents me from drawing off Krasis, but I don't think that's the worst. Because if he has the counterspell here, we die. But I think we've been dead for a while at this point, so... Yeah. Good games. Tier protection. We don't go down even when we lose. Oh, 2. That's nice. All right. I'm gonna go here. I'll do one more match here for you. That was not that entertaining. His deck was pretty cool though, I have to say. The hardcore Jeskai control, I guess that was. I feel like he countered my spells like 8 times in that one game. Yeah. This is good. We got our lands, we got some ramp, we got some topping. We want islands, so I think we'll keep that. Here's Land War Elves. On looks like Esper control. Okay. Yeah, so here's some sequencing fun stuff. We get to do this. draw a card, put a land into play, and then play Druid off of that. The problem is he's probably going to Thought Erasure, and he'll take probably Hydroid Krasis. I mean, or he'll just scoop. It's an interesting call for opponent there, but we'll take it. Go to G2. Definitely get Carnage Tyrants in there. That out of here, this out of here, this out of here, this out of here. We get these out of here first. What else do we want? Negate, for sure. Narset's Reversal, for sure. These pretty useless. We can get rid of a Nugan. And I think we can get rid of one more of these. Yep, that'll be fine. The Esper deck doesn't usually any creatures. Like sometimes it'll have the Hero of Precinct one that makes 1/1s when you cast multicolor spells. But that's typically the more aggressive version of the deck. Draws have not been amazing so far today, huh? This hand does absolutely nothing, is the problem here. This is okay. That's also fine. I think we're gonna play. Well, we'll see. See what opponent does. Yep, take my Krasis. Since we have 3 lands in hand, we're gonna go Island, Growth Spiral. Next turn we can Tamiyo, especially if opponent does nothing. Ooh, but opponent has big threat already, huh? Yeah, in that case I think we need to Druid because we need to be able to cast Nissa next turn for sure. Oh, opponent's got the nuts draw this time. This thing is a really big threat. Double Thought Erasure. Pretty brutal. Yep, take my thing. Well, since we have a tap land, we're going to Tamiyo. Yes, the counter spell too. Not the best. This game is going badly, I would say. Gets a little nowhere else. Interesting. We can't throw this if we want to hold up the adapt, huh? Which I think we do. Search for Escanta is really good in these decks too. Really just lets them find all the answers. If we adapt, it can't kill us. Sure. Can't block the flyer anyway. Llanowar Elf still can't attack, so. No, my Planeswide Celebration. Well, now we do this. We swing in now because I don't really care about the elves hitting me, and we get to hold up the gate. So that's neat. Yeah, I mean, I guess we counter that, because it just stops the surveil, if nothing else. This Thief of Sanity on... He put it on 3, right? Pretty hard to beat. Ooh, but see, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No counters for you, my friend. 3. He blocks. That's okay. Now can he win the race against a Carnage Tyrant? He probably can, honestly. Drawing 2 cards a turn effectively with this thing. Especially if he draws like a Nissa or something. Or Mass Manipulation. Yikes. Cleansing Nova. Guess he thought he couldn't win the race. It's probably the right call for an opponent, though, because we have nothing left.
I can hold long. Stand by. I've got time.
Yep, we're going to concede. We have nothing. Opponent has many cards. I think I want Bronodons, actually. I like the things you most want to counter would be board wipes. Maybe just one of those is fine. The Bronodons will be good for killing the Search for Azkantas before they can flip. Okay. We are going to double tap land is annoying, but and so we'll do so. There we go. Pretty good. So now we get Brontodon on 3. Put some pressure on them. See what they got. Nothing to counter it, so let's see if they can kill it. Not yet, they can't. So we'll just hit him for 3. And we'll play another one. See if they can handle this fast start. Alright, they're probably going to dig for a board wipe here. Liliana. That's kind of scary. 2, 3, 4, 5. Although they've tapped themselves out, and now I just get to Nissa them, which is pretty brutal.
Through this land, we are all connected.
Yeah, we want the greens.
Harness the elements.
We're going to kill you and deal 6 to you.
Such violence is upsetting.
Yeah, they have to have a board wipe now or they're pretty toast. I guess that works too. So we get to Carnage Tyrant next turn, so that's pretty great. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for them to deal with. We don't have any manipulation spells, and we have more blue sources, so I'm fine doing this.
The land shall conquer you.
We're at 15, huh? Yeah, I don't think we need to sack any guys yet. Tagging into the 4-power guy would be rough. Yep, kill my land. I see you. What are you gonna do about this guy, though?
Sorry I'm late. I'll protect you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can Krasis for 4. I think that's the play. We're just going to start presenting him with a lot of really hard to deal with threats and see if he can handle it. Plus Nissa. We have more blue sources again, yeah, so this is fine.
Behold, nature's true power.
Teferi or Face. Probably Teferi. probably could have killed that first with Brontodon, although... Yeah, I guess that was a mistake. We should do it now. Okay. See what opponent has next. A lot of cards still. Yeah, this is rough for opponent, I think, actually. We just block. Trade, and then we ult Nissa next turn, and then we play another Nissa.
I require servants. Your support. A little death never hurt anyone.
Spring eternal.
Yeah, and Nissa part 2.
Seek shelter in my stewardship.
Animated Forest. It's now indestructible.
Land fights for us.
Kill Liliana. We only have 3. No, this will be untapped, actually, huh? Yeah, no, just hit face. I want to take Liliana. That's better. Mm-hmm. It's okay. I'll just steal your whole board next turn, no worries. Alright. We definitely have enough mana, so... Give me that, give me that, give me that. And there's the scoop. Yep, that's rough. If you let Nissa ult, and they have a backup Nissa, or they have Nissa above 8, it's hard to come back from that. It's just so much mana. I don't even have the good deck set up for it either yet. I couldn't get any dual land forests with her ultimate. But alright, well that'll do it for this video. Got 2 more matches in there. Again, new to YouTube, learning this whole process, so apologize for any audio bugs or inconsistencies, but I am working on it, and as I am a very new channel, you could like the channel if you like my content, and subscribe. That will help out a lot. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.